Hello, so today I'm gonna talk about English vowels, and it is the week two of English pronunciation in the global world, Future Learn. And before I start with my presentation, let me just introduce you Future Learn. What is Future Learn? Future Learn is an online learning platform in partnership with 23 leading universities to provide learning opportunities that let you gain new skills. And this week's course is improved by Amanda and Cecilia from Vrije University, Amsterdam. So this is my content. Today I have seven topics. Yeah. English vowels. English vowels are one of the two principal classes of speech sounds, and the other one is consonants. And we have five different vowels, as you can tell. And it is important to know English vowels well because, as we talked about that last week, intelligibility is the main reason for a great pronunciation. And to pronounce better and to sound better while talking in English, you have to be focused on English vowels as well. So, um, I'm gonna talk about the language change as well. So, in English, many words are not pronounced the same as the way they are written. And for this reason, we cannot use letters to represent sounds. We use the phonetic symbols of the IPA, International Phonetic Alphabet. And as you can tell, we have the phonetic symbols right here, consonants and vowels and diphthongs. And today I'll be talking about vowels and diphthongs. So we start with vowel length. It it is it makes a distinction between short and long vowels in English. And the contrast is very meaningful. For example, we have two words right here. The first one pronounced like ship, and the other one pronounced as like sheep. So as you can tell, I say the vowel in the first one very shortly, while I say the vowel in the second one very longer than the other one because it makes a difference, even though they seem like they sound the same. And I just cannot say, like, for example, I cannot say, I gave some lettuce to my ship. It doesn't make any sense, right? Because how in the world a ship can eat a lettuce? So I needed to say, I gave a lettuce to my ship. And after that, vowels are additionally lengthened before voiced consonants. So I have an example right here as well. So like like a voiced consonant p, we use vowels short like rip, but like a voiced consonant like b, we use the vowel longer like reap, rip and reap. These are two different words, different meanings, and different pronunciations. And for the vowel quality, it involves using a vowel from your native language instead of an English vowel. And the variation is widespread, so speakers can deal with the shifts easily. So it's not something that, I mean, essential, but not quite the same with the vowel length. I think vowel length is more essential for pronunciation rather than vowel quality because I mean, a lot of people on the world speaks different languages, so and yeah. And first we have trap vowel. It's the result of a language change that is known as the trap bath split, and it's compared to E, it is a more open vowel, but compared to A, it is a more closed vowel. And many languages don't have it as well. And I gave some words right here. I'm just gonna pronounce them like head and head, bag and bag, pan and pan. You can hear the differences, right? And historically, all trap words were pronounced with ah, so that means British people used to say like trap, hunt, bought, and dance, but nowadays they say like trap, hand, bought, and dance. But in the United States, they pronounce them like trap, hand, bat, and dance, and I prefer that way, I guess. And we have nurse vowel. It occurs in words like turn, word, and bird, and it is no longer predictable from spelling. And also some languages don't have that as well. For example, Russian doesn't have that. So they don't say O, but rather they say like O and U. And their vowel is pronounced with U, for examples like burned, Thursday, return, and surface. But with E, it is pronounced like diverse, serve, prefer, and term. And we have strat vowel. Strat vowel is the vowel sound in words like cup, blood, and cut. As you can tell, these are the words and these are the phonetic transcriptions for them. I'm just gonna read them. Cup, luck, sun, love, and study. As you can tell, it looks like a upsided V. Cup, luck, sun, love, and study. And now we have face diphthong. So it is a diphthong. That means it has two parts. The sound moves from one vowel to position to other, and it's a gliding vowel. That means while you say those words, while you pronounce those vowels, you use your tongue a lot. For example, while reading those words, face, name, day, rain, and late, you can say that, you can tell that I use my tongue. And these are the phonetic transcriptions as well. Face, name, day, rain, and late. And goat diphthong is the vowel sound in words like go, home, and no. It starts with a mid-central vowel, like the weak sound in about, and glides toward a close backgrounded vowel, like the oo in book, oo in book. And words are like go, home, no, show, and phone. And while saying that, as you can tell from my lips goes forwards, like go, home, no, show, and phone. It has two different vowel pronunciations. And these are the phonetic transcriptions as well. And after those, I made an exercise. I want you to read those sentences and read them by pronouncing them. And I want you to think about them. Like, do you find those sentences hard to pronounce, or what do you think about those sentences? And after you read them, I also want to read them a lot. So the man have red pants and the cat has a black hat. The dog is not in the pot. Look at the good book. The bus is under the sun and go home and show your nose. It is actually a great way to exercise your pronunciation in a English language because in English language, sorry, because as you can tell, in each sentence they have the similar vowels and they have the similar sounds. So it is way harder than like a usual sentence. For example, the man has a good cat is easier than the man have red pants because as you can tell, they have the same vowels and it is hard to pronounce the same vowels after and after. So that's why I prepared those exercises for you. And that's all I'm gonna talk about today. So thank you for listening to me, and I hope you'll see my next video next week.